If you are still manually dragging product photos into AI generators one by one, you are doing it wrong. Seriously, stop it. You look like a robot running on Windows 95. Today we are fixing your workflow. I built a Python automation that takes your boring white background product photos, reads your specific instructions from an Excel sheet, and uses the new Gemini 2.5 Flash API to generate stunning lifestyle Pinterest images in bulk. Here is the reality check. Doing this manually means opening a file, typing a prompt, waiting for the generation, downloading it, resizing it, and renaming it. That takes 5 minutes per image. If you have 50 products, that is 4 hours of your life gone. My script does all of that in minutes while you sit there breathing. It even handles the aspect ratio settings that most people break their code trying to figure out. But I'm not going to gatekeep today. In this video, I'm sharing everything. I will walk you through my private automation workflow step by step. I'll reveal the exact AI prompt I used and the crucial Excel configuration file. All included in this handbook. You can find free download link in the description box. Even if you've never written a line of code in your life, I'll teach you how to run this bot for free using Google Colab. Stop trading your time for money. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let me teach you how to think like an engineer. First, I declare my goal. Please write a complete Python script to run in Google Colab using the API key save in Google Colab secrets. Name: Gemini_API_key-tier1. This set the clear goal to my desired outcome with the specific developed environment and settings. Phase 1. The objective. I didn't just say make me a picture. I wrote, I need the Gemini API to help me generate product context lifestyle images suitable for Pinterest based on my product images. This sets the mission parameters. What context and lifestyle? Because I don't want the AI to just describe my product. I wanted to place my product into a scene. This one sentence tells the AI to load the Gemini API image model and prepare for an image-to-image task, not just text-to-image. Phase 2. Process and requirements. This is where the magic happens. I didn't just say process the files. I gave it a logic map and setting controls. Part 1. Input file selection. The dynamic logic. First, let's look at the input. I didn't hardcode file names like data.xlsx into the script this time. I want the script to be more dynamic. I wrote, the script needs to read all Excel files. Present a list and allow me to select which file to process. Why? This forces the AI to import the Colab library and write a user interaction function. It makes the tool reusable forever without touching the code again. You select the file like a pro, not like a hardcoder. Part 2. Batch processing. The loop logic next is the engine room. Batch processing. I gave the AI a 3-step mission for every single product. 1. Read the selected Excel file. 2. Locate the corresponding image file stored in the Pinterest automation folder. 3. Upload to Gemini API and use the instruction from the image prompt column. This is critical. I am forcing the AI to link your data, the Excel, with your assets, the images. If you don't specify corresponding image, the AI acts dumb and might try to upload the whole folder. I also added a base prompt variable. This is your quality insurance. It adds a style filter to every request, so you don't get one photorealistic imagined, one cartoon. Consistency is king. Part 3. Settings and controls. The wallet saver. Now, pay attention. This saves you money. Single test mode. I wrote, I need an import to control whether to run a single test or run the complete batch. Gemini isn't free forever. Imagine running a loop of 500 images and realizing after 2 hours that they all look like potatoes. This instruction forces the code to ask you, do you want to run just one route to check the quality? It acts as a kill switch for your API quota. Then I request about image size. The platform logic. I told the AI, set the output image ratio to the optimal aspect ratio for a Pinterest pin, and then specifically reference the code structure aspect_ratio equals 2:3. Most generic scripts output 1024 by 102 for squares. But on Pinterest, squares get ignored. By commanding the image_config, we force the AI to generate content that fits the medium. If you don't ask for it, you won't get it. Finally, the output, the SEO logic. I didn't just say save the image. I said, use the value from the pin underscore name underscore for underscore upload column as the file name. Why does this matter? Because image underscore or1.png is useless for SEO. With a file name like luxury underscore leather underscore sofa underscore modern underscore style.png is gold for Pinterest's algorithm. By automating the naming process using data from our Excel, we are doing SEO optimization while we sleep. But we are not done. There is one more safety mechanism I installed. I didn't trust the AI to guess the code syntax. I literally copy-pasted Google's own Python documentation into the prompt. I told the AI, look at this code. This is how you edit images. Do not invent your own method. This is called grounding. You force the AI to stand on solid ground, so it doesn't hallucinate broken code. Note, again, this is the most senior engineer move in the entire prompt. Look at this section called reference implementation. I didn't just politely ask the AI to change the aspect ratio. Why? Because AI models are confident liars. If you just ask for 16:9, the AI might invent a fake parameter like size equals wide or resolution equals HD. Those don't exist in the library. Your code will crash. This is what I learned from my experiences. So, I literally copy-pasted the exact answer key from Google's documentation into my prompt. I showed it exactly how to import types from Google.Gen. I showed it the nested structure of generator content inside generate_content. And most importantly, I showed it exactly where to put aspect underscore ratio equals 2 to 3. This is called grounding. I am grounding the AI's logic in real, working code. I am telling it, do not hallucinate syntax, use this specific pattern. By providing this snippet, I guarantee that the generated Python script uses the correct API schema for Gemini 2.5 Flash image. This is how you stop debugging and start generating. Remember, you always have to mount drive and set API key in the secrets. Those are necessary steps you can't skip. Step 1. Mount drive. You'll see these two lines drive.mount at the start of the code. Run it. Google will pop up a window asking if you allow access. You must click allow. This is like plugging your USB drive into this quad computer, so it can actually read the Excel and images you just uploaded. Step 2. Set the secret key. Never paste your API key directly into the code. That's dangerous. Instead, go to the key icon on the left, add a new secret called Gemini_API_key, and paste the free key you applied for from Google AI Studio. Remember to toggle the switch on the right to on. This lets the program safely grab the key without ever leaking it. Paste the API key and type. And this is crucial. Must set the key name same as in your script. So we take this perfect prompt, paste it into Gemini, get the code, and run it in Colab. And what happens? I always thought that generative AI is just like lucky draw. Not lucky today. I got error 5 times. The AI wrote the complex logic, so forgot the most basic step. Installing the library. It is like building a Ferrari and forgetting to put on the tires. You have to manually add pip install Google Gemini. Remember, if you're learning Python, when you import anything, you have to pip install it, especially on Google Colab. It didn't install permanently. You have to run pip install every time you restart the Colab notebook. This is why you can't just blindly trust the robot. Coding with AI is like a lottery. Every time you hit generate, you get a different surprise. Sometimes it forgets imports. Sometimes it invents libraries that don't exist. You have to be the babysitter. And don't get me started on Google. The API documentation says one thing. The AI Studio example code says another thing. They are fighting each other and we are caught in the middle. But, you know what? I think they're listening on YouTube. Last video I complained that the image format was broken. Suddenly this week, fixed? Coincidence? I don't think so. But Google, if you're listening, stop changing the API response format without telling us. You broke my script silently because you changed how the data comes back. That is rude. Do not do that. Alright, let's get back to our automation script. Once we fix the install and the API tweaks, look at this. It works. The script loops through the Excel file, reads the instructions, sends the photo to Gemini, and boom. A perfectly resized 2x3 lifestyle image appears in your drive. Then another. Then another. This is the power of the master prompt combined with a little bit of human debugging. I know those technical details might be a bit dizzying for a first-timer. So, I have compiled the original prompt, the Excel templates, and a detailed Colab manual into a free PDF starter kit. You can download it for free using the link in the description below. The Gumroad link is right down there. All you have to do is click the option that says free version. That gets you the full detailed tutorial and my secret master prompt. And yes, it is totally free, of course. If you want to thank me, you could buy me a coffee. Wait, I don't drink coffee. Buy me cat treats, the fishy ones. I would be very grateful. By the way, if you are staring at the screen asking about, where did that Excel file come from? You clearly missed class. I explained equally how to auto-generate the perfect prompt sheet in my previous video. The link is in the corner and down below. Go watch it, then come back. You need both parts to build the machine. And for those who value time over money, I'll have one-click Colab versions of both these scripts available in the store. No coding, just running. I am currently coding the final piece of the puzzle, the Pinterest bulk upload CSV generator. It takes all these images and text and formats them for one-click publishing. Here is my promise. If you own both the content generator script and this image generator script before I upload the next video, you will get the final bulk upload notebook for free. Consider it an early adopter bonus. Once the new video drops, the price goes up. So grab the bundle now. Don't say I never gave you anything. If you ran into any issues with the code, or if there is a specific automation tutorial you want to see me build next, show a comment below. I read every single one, mostly to check if anyone is offering me salmon, but I read them. Wait, one critical warning before you start crying in the comments. To use the powerful Gemini Flash Image API, Google requires you to enable billing in the Cloud Console. I know, putting in a credit card sounds scary, but don't panic. Google gives new accounts $300 in free credits. Let's do the math. Gemini Flash is incredibly cheap. That $300 is enough to generate roughly 7.5 thousand images. Seriously, unless you plan to spam the entire internet, you will likely never pay a cent during your testing phase. So take the free money, set up the billing, and let's move on. Also, I'll assume you are smart enough to figure out the payment setup. Yes, debit cards work fine, but listen to me very carefully. Google Cloud is not a charity. Once you exceed the free limit, they will start charging your card immediately. And because the automation script I built for you is so efficient, it generates images fast, very fast. If you get too excited and generate 10,000 images while you sleep, you might wake up to a bill. So be careful. Check your Google Cloud Console usage regularly. My code is designed to save you time, not to bankrupt you. Monitor your robots. For my next trick, I am building a one-click notebook that takes all these generated images and instantly formats them into a Pinterest bulk upload CSV. You will be able to schedule months of content in seconds. And you definitely want to smash that subscribe button right now. Why? Because this text generator is just step one. I have a lot more passive income automation content coming your way. So, subscribe, ring the bell, and let the robots do the work for you. Now, go start the script. I have a nap to take. Bye.